And welcome back, everybody, to entry number 34 of the Minecraft Journal series. I'm your host, Kuya. Thank you so much for joining me again today. Let's get started on today's entry. As you can tell, I'm still going to be wearing my iron armor because I've not made new armor yet. I have been collecting, though. I've been kind of collecting. Still have a ways to go to get really stocked up. I found a notch apple. That was pretty cool. But give you just a tad bit of an update. I haven't really done a whole lot. I did a little bit at the end, just a little designing here and there, but I moved our mine shaft over here. I kind of like it. I miss it being over there now because, yeah, so I can't seem to get near the drops or the material I was getting. Although I thought it was going to be really good. I got like half, well, I wouldn't say half. I got like 2 diamond veins right here. Well, one inside of this and another one right there. So that was good. I started off really well, but other than that, I have not found any diamonds either direction. I keep running into other stuff that keeps getting in my way. I don't like it, but that's just part of it. And I've also come across one of these. I believe it's, yeah, this one somewhere down here. It's going to run into the tree farm eventually, but that's okay. I'm fine with moving this, not necessarily moving it, but allowing it to go around the tree farm. So yeah, we need to get to work on that down there relatively soon. There's just so much to do, guys, and not enough time to do it. Which brings me to the next little. Oh yeah, I updated the house a little bit too, by the way. Just I wanted to. That looks better. I'm happier with that. But as I was saying, I think I'm going to stop putting the date in the little journal entries that show up on the screen, just because I I can't do a whole lot in this world without having to record it. I don't want to do anything in this world without having to record it. First of all, and uh, and I can't really get a schedule going because of different things that I'll do. So I'm just going to leave the dates off and upload pretty often. I was doing one every day, and I tried to do a Monday, Wednesday, Friday thing, and I don't know. I'm just going to as of right now, I'm just going to keep uploading as often as I can, and yeah, when I get an actual schedule, then we'll change it. But on today's entry, we are going to finish up that back wall, and we're going to finish up the floor. I finally figured out somewhat of a design I like back there, and one I have decided for these little areas. Um, I'm probably going to have to jump in my testing world because I don't really remember what I put in those areas. But I got rid of the extra storage mine up there. I moved all of it down here. Just all this is temporary until we get these set up exactly how we want them. So let me grab my stuff. This is what I was doing at the Enderman farm. I just added oak fences around it, which I will probably change. I'm not a fan of the oak, but that's the wood I had on me at the time. But let me get some stuff going. Well, you know what? For right now, I'm just going to toss that in here, and I'm going to grab our lava. Because that's something I do know where goes. So we're going to grab our lava. And I still have not actually decided on a design in here. I'm going to play around with it a little bit during this entry, and if I can't think of anything, then we're just going to leave it open for the time being. So, yeah, that's a thing. Let me just add a few of these. That's really not doing much there, is it, when I just switch those out? Pay attention, Kuya, pay attention. That's a thing. Paying attention's a big thing. Which does also bring up a little something. I started talking to my friend Gavi about an idea. I was actually going to do a series on it, but I really don't think I'll do a series on it. But we're coming up with our own, I guess what you'd call Minecraft laws or rules. So right here. And that means, let's try that again. Here we go. This one. Okay, good. This one? Probably not. But basically what that means is it's really just like 3 laws that I'm going to try my best to live by in Minecraft. I don't do very good at it. One of which is always be prepared. One is be mindful of your surroundings. And the last one is pretty much for building, and that's going to be something to the effect of analyze, strategize, finalize. A little thing I've always tried to live by: analyze, study the situation, see what needs to be done, then strategize, plan it out, and then finalize it, get the job done. It's more or less for building. And that's enough of me just blabbing on. I'm going to go grab some more lava, guys, and we'll be back here in just a minute. Alright, guys, we have got it filled in, looking pretty good. I think I'm just going to leave these open for right now. It may actually look good open, especially when you get up on the next floor and you're able to look over. I think it may look pretty good open. If not, we can always change it later. But for now, we are going to grab our what we need for this, and we're going to continue this theme on all the way down. And I'm still thinking about that lava river right coming through right here and allowing a bridge over it. I think that would look pretty cool myself. I thought about doing it over there, but then the bridge, for it to be an actual bridge, you'd have to have the railings, and you couldn't get to the two sides, which would kind of defeat the purpose. So I don't know. We'll play around with it, but for now we're just going to expand this on. Meaning we're going to need lots of this. Let's put these up. You know what? So this up, this up. Shouldn't need the bow. Shouldn't. Probably will, but shouldn't. Leave that. Scaffolding, bucket of water. Definitely a bucket of water. Because we all know how accident prone I can be. Don't think I need those, but I'm going to take them anyway. And then we need some fences, which I think we're going to need some more fences. So this whole stack right here is going to go for this. Boom. Alright. So we're just going to continue this entire theme all the way over. I think I'm going to do it this way instead of doing each individual one. I think we're just going to go ahead and add in, nope, not there, each kind of item. I want to say section, but it's not really a section because we're not doing section by section. We're doing the stairs right now. Next we'll do the red nether brick, and you get the point. You understand. Y'all are smart. Definitely smarter than I am, but it don't take much to be smarter than I am. I really want that. Nope, there we go. Hi. For some reason, depth perception said that was a whole lot further down than what it actually was. Oh boy, it's going to be a long entry. But with that being said, uh, as many of you guys know, if you watch the series, you know that I am a fan of the Hermitcraft series. For the most part, I'm a fan of the family-friendly ones, of course. That's just who I am. That's what I enjoy. And one of them is Welsanite. Now, Welsanite, he doesn't do the same things I do. He's the one who's really kind of inspired me to do better looking builds. I love building farms. I guess you've noticed that. That's a lot of what we've done through the entire series. I hope this comes out even. I hadn't even thought about that. We'll find out right here. But I love building farms, automatic farms and things. But he's kind of widened my view of how to do some things. It's not going to come out even. But that's okay. We're going to continue on anyway for now. He has widened the view of how to make things look good. And it's really honestly inspired me. And I think that's kind of the direction I want to take with the journal series. After we get all of our big farms going, and that pretty well produces all the stuff we're ever going to need, then I want to take all the stuff that we do get. Ooh, redstone. I enjoy redstone. I enjoy not burning to death to get redstone. Okay, we're good. But yeah, let's just grab some dirt. I'm fine with getting rid of dirt. But I think that's the direction I want to take the journal after we finish up. all of our farms, of course, because we need our farms in order to do stuff, to have the materials to do stuff. And that's going to be the direction I go. I love the thought of all the lore that he puts behind especially his Kingdom series. I told myself I wasn't going to watch it. It wasn't Hermitcraft, didn't care about it. And I ended up watching it, and I love it. I love the lore he puts behind his builds. So that is definitely something I think I'm going to try to implement into our series here and start building new cities with all of our stuff. But I want to do it a little bit different than he does. Of course, I mean, I don't want to copy him. That's uh, what's the point of doing that? He's better at it than I am. If y'all want to watch that, then go watch him. So I want to put my own little twist to it, of course. But he has definitely been the inspiration behind that. And yeah, I love the thought of finding a jungle and building an elvish city there in the trees, all tree houses. I love the thought of building the dwarven kingdom, kind of like he did on Hermitcraft. I love the thought of having a village of hunters there in the birch forest or the taiga. Not birch. Birch is ugly. No, I don't know. We'll just leave birch out. And I really want to do kind of a mythical theme to it. So I like the idea. I don't know how well it'll go over, but I'm looking forward to it. So it's not going to be nowhere near enough glass. So let me go. I'm going to take a trip to the desert real quick and get a bunch of sand and let it smelt. That way we can do this and let it smelt at the same time. Okay, we'll be back here in just a minute. Alright guys, we're back, and look what I came across. I honestly don't remember if I've been in there or not. I couldn't even begin to tell you. So we're going to take a quick break from this, and we're going to go check out this here desert temple. This should be fun. Let's get rid of those sticks. I don't need the sticks. Grab the rest of this real quick. Don't want it despawning. Because chances are I'm going to end up messing up, falling on the pressure plate, blowing everything up, including myself. I'm going to die and not make it back here. That's just the way I do things. Not the easy way. Never the easy way. Where's the fun in that? But while we do jump in here and... I guess I have been in here. Yep. Huh. That's upsetting. Did I get everything? No. Everything of importance? Anything worth any? No. That was disappointing. We'll use one piece of sand, that's fine. Alright. Well, that's sad. We'll do something with this temple. That goes all along with what I was saying about the lore and stuff. I want to do something from all the different biomes. Maybe like have a desert nomad tribe out here somewhere. I mean, different things. I think that'd be pretty cool. Throw that in there and put some lore behind it. Put a story to it. I think that's awesome. And again, I'm not trying to copy him by any means. He's inspired me to do it. I think that honestly, I think that's a high compliment when your videos or what you're doing inspires someone else to try it. I think that is a one of the highest compliments you can have, especially as a YouTuber. I think of the Triple Cart podcast with Gabby Sauce, who I do Lost in Minecraft with. He was part of that, and they allowed me to get on there and play Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate with them on their podcast, and got to be part of YouTube, and that really inspired me to start a YouTube. That's where it all started. They inspired me to do it. Wells Knight has inspired me to put the lore behind the builds and different things like that. So, not copied them, just taking the inspiration. I like the thought of it. I've already been looking up different themes and things to do with that, like uh, like names for different things, and I'm really looking forward to it. Now, it's going to be a little while before we start putting the lore behind it, because I want to finish our farms, our base, and that way I'll have all the material I'll ever need to do those. because some of them will be pretty big builds. I'm not gonna lie. Like the Elven City, I'm probably gonna use a pretty good chunk of Desert City. I'm pretty sure I've been there too, but let's go check. Pretty big chunk of the jungle for this city of elves. I'm thinking I might take something I learned from Good Times with Scar. He is absolutely amazing when it comes to building trees. I think I want a massive tree right in the middle of the city, and maybe hollow out the inside of the tree and use it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You, what do you have? Vein of arthropods. 33 paper. I may have to come back here. I may have to come back to you and see what your other trades are. Because I would. Ooh, 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 ooh. Look. Protect this place. Protect it. Protect it with everything. He's got a looting 3 book. That is awesome. We're going to take a screenshot of this. I'll get them put in our journal later. Oh man, go away. So yeah, that's the plans. We're going to get these farms built that way, and of course there's cattle right here. I'm what barely away from the house, and there's cattle. Took me thousands of blocks to find them last night. Bitter. But as I was saying, back sidetrack, rabbits stuff. Yeah, shiny. So I'm looking forward to that. Get our farms built. That way we can have all the material we'll need to do the building, different things. I'm thinking like a dwarven city, a city of hunters. I want it's going to be a tad bit medieval themed, and I hate to say it because that's not necessarily the theme that Wells is doing for his uh, kingdoms. But at the same time, you've got a series called Kingdoms, and it's about different types of kingdoms. It is very medievalish, and I don't want to do it just because he's doing it. But I love that thought. I love the theme of it. The thought of the elves and the dwarves and different mythological creatures all uh, throughout the history. It's going to be very history based. I think it'd be really cool to do like a Mount Olympus with all the Greek gods. I think it'd be really so many different things. I still want to do the zoo. Don't get me wrong. I still want to do the zoo. So, all right. With that being said, I'm going to take a quick nap. I'm going to finish filling up my inventory with sand, and we are going to head back to the base and get back to work. Alright guys, we got the sand smelting upstairs. I came back and I changed it. I started at the back and worked our way this way. I thought about doing it when we first found out that it wasn't going to match up evenly, but for some reason I didn't. But if we're gonna have like a little bridge here with lava, then it makes more sense this way. At least it does to me. But again, I'm not the brightest bulb, but that's the way my mind works. So I think we're going to go ahead and do that for just a minute and see if we can't figure out exactly how we want this to work. Now, I know the lava is probably going to cover all this. I switched my beacon, as you notice, back to haste. I want that. That way I could dig a little bit faster. Hello. Looks like we've already got our lava. Yay. Alright, let me go grab our stuff. And I'm going to play around with this for just a minute. I like the thought of having the bridge, and it's not going to be the full length of this. I don't think that would look too well, personally. Let's see. Let's grab. We got some of these. Grab another stack of this. Another stack or two of these, and I think we're good. Because all this will be half slabbed, of course. You got to learn to save those resources, right? Right. There we go. I already like the way this looks a whole lot better. I love stone and everything, but There's certain times it just feels out of place. Let's just be honest. So now let me think here. We've got these at 3 wide. That means if we keep these at 3 wide all the way across, then our bridge itself, that wasn't supposed to happen, would not be very wide at all, but they don't have to be really wide. What if I think this would be good at 2. That way we can make it a little bit better. Nope, that one stays. And we will of course need to block this off. Let's see here. Just block it off right there. I'm thinking. Yeah, that's a pretty good space for lava to flow. Of course, it's not going to actually be flowing. Then our bridge, I think, will be 3 wide. That way you can still see some of this. Which means I might actually tear out some of this as well. I'm thinking like this. We'll get rid of these. Replace them with nether brick. It does hurt me to use nether brick because it is getting harder and harder to get. But that's okay. It's worth it. I think that looks pretty good myself. Now, how did I do that? 2 past this, so that one. And we dig out here, here, and here. Then we dig out these 2 and this one. Yep, that should be it. Place. Dig out. Just enough to where I know we won't be seeing all this. Can I reach those? Yes, I can. Good. Do I need them? No. Do I want them? Of course I do. These are actually easier to make, so I'm not too awfully worried about that. There we go. Now, I think we're going to cut off our glass over there a little bit as well, because we really won't need glass right here. We'll want nether brick to kind of cap off the glass area. Yeah, that looks good. So let me get to work on this, guys, and I will be back with a little bit of a progress update here in just a minute. Alright guys, we're back with a little bit of a progress update. Underneath our bridge here. And I think I like this because I wanted to open this up a little bit more as well, and then you've got basically this standing on nothing. So we put the nether brick fences up and made them kind of like support beams, and I think that'll look pretty good overall. After we get our lava, of course, we'll have some behind it. But here's our bridge. It's nothing super fancy, but I think it looks. I don't like the 5 wide. I really don't. I wanted it to be 3 wide. What do you all think? Let me know in the comments down below what you think. 5 wide, because then you get to put the railing up and you got 3. Or should I do 1 wide with railing on the 2 sides? I think that would look pretty good. Or no railing at all. Just 3 wide, and if I fall, I fall. Let me know in the comments down below. But for now, I think I'm going to take it down and try the 3. And I'll get back with you as soon as we get a finished project. Or finished. Yeah, we'll be back. Alright guys, we are finished with our bridge. I think I like this. I stuck with the 5 wide. I guess you can tell I'm on fire. Yep, fire resistance potions are amazing. And I do want to say a real quick thank you to Iron Pine, who commented. He said he heard me complaining about it being dark during the wither fight. I made all those potions and didn't even think about making a night vision potion. And that's what reminded me fire resistant potions. They're a thing. They make this better. So, we've got our bridge over our lava. I think I'm going to extend these fences out over to right here, or to meet up with these. I may even take these blocks out. And yeah, so now we're going to finish up the floor. I will be back as soon as that's finished up. All that's really left on here is glass. I think I'm just going to glass it over right now. And we'll see y'all when we're done. Alright, we have finished our floor. I'm pretty happy with it. I've replaced these with glass. I like this. I like the effect. I really do. I need to put some fence up still. And I actually forgot to put my support pillars on that side like we've got them over here on this side, which doesn't look exactly the greatest, but I like it. But is it me, or is it really hard to tell where the glass is? If I ever miss a spot over here, if there's glass not missing, I couldn't tell until I fall in it. So, but guys, we are pushing it for time. We really are. I've trying my best to keep these episodes or these entries shorter, and I'm not doing a very good job with that today. So, to finish off the walls, I'm going to jump into the creative world, show you what we're going to do with the indents in these walls, and what we're going to do with this big area. And I'll do that. Let's you go ahead and jump into the creative world, and we'll explain from there. Okay. All right, guys, we have made it. This is the idea I started with. I really wanted to implement uh, the redstone lamps, but I ended up with this because I wanted the depth. I really like this design. It brings the depth. It gives you that kind of the sun feel that in a way, I've got this theme going upstairs as well. So ignore all the banners. I've been playing around with different ideas and different things and stuff. So yeah, not a huge fan of any of them. That one's not too bad. That one's but yeah. So that's the idea we're going with. The inside, I think I did the. I don't remember if I did the other wall in here or not. I've not done the other wall. That was in another creative world that I was just playing around on, and I came up with an idea. So give me just a second. Let me jump on there. Alright guys, we are back. I'm actually on playexuma.com. I think is the server name. It's Exumavoid. Play.exumavoid maybe? I don't remember. You can find it on his channel. He's one of the hermits, and I got on here just to play around, and it's where I actually come up with the wall designs, and I still haven't decided on a ceiling. But yeah, something to this effect. I couldn't decide if I wanted the bigger version or just the two, but I think we're probably end up going to the bigger X type version, not for Exuma or anything, just because I really like that design. I might go with this exact design itself. I really like it. Uh, so that's the plan. So I'm going to jump on and do that, and we will see you as soon as we're finished. Alright guys, we're back. We've got our walls completed. I even added a little extra. Of course, I'll get the blocks behind them and stuff, but I think that makes it look pretty good. I like it. Like I said, I want to use the theme we're using up there. So we do have the bricks up there, but I don't want to use as much of the brick as I did up there. I like the dark theme, but I do want to implement it some, like there and there, and different things. I got our stink. You can still see some. Like, no, get back here. You can still see some of the stone back there. I was hoping to get rid of most of that. How in the world? Gee whiz. Well, I'll work on that some more later. And I guess you noticed I didn't finish this wall back here for a very good reason, actually. I had a Kuya moment. Looks good. Looks good. Can you spot the difference? And the thing is, it's not. It'd be okay if it's just the one side, but it's not. I did it on both sides. So now I got to move everything over one more and get that done. So I'm going to do that in between entries, and we will open up with the next entry, and you can see the finished product of at least the walls and different things. I have no clue what to do for the ceiling. I honestly have no idea. Which, I mean, we still got a roof or another floor to put on this thing, but still, that's going to have to wait for just a little bit because I've got other projects in mind. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I really do. It's coming together. We're getting there. Slowly but surely, we are actually getting there. Actually, I don't need any more of these at the moment. Let's see, drop this off. May as well toss this stuff in there. This will come with me. I'll clean all this stuff up later. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, make sure you hit that like button for me. If you really enjoyed it, hit the subscribe button. If you didn't like it, hit the dislike button. Where did those go? Oh well. If you didn't like it, hit the dislike button and let me know why you didn't like it. That way, maybe I can fix it if it's something I've done wrong. You can find me on Twitter to keep up with all the latest information. Find me on Twitch every once in a while. That's a mess up too. Well, that's where I got out of the lava fixing stuff. So, but yeah, you know the rest. So, guys, until next time, have fun, be good, and we'll see you all later. Goodbye.